All right, Dick Myers, wanted to get you your next update video on the Tasmanian Devil. Um, Taz, as you know, is a terrific retriever. No problems with going to get the bird. That's not an issue at all. Been doing really well on her crate training. She's very clean. Here, baby, right here, right here. Good. Okay. Um, One thing we are tweaking with sort of I don't know, we call it the other things we're working on when we're around the kennel is Taz she barks. She nuisance barks when she's excited, um, to the point of it's definitely to her detriment. It's really not that big a deal. Um, because I mean, there's always barking dogs, but it's a significant amount. And one of the things we don't want to do is we don't want to encourage excess vocalizing. And so the idea is that we want to squash vocalizing because we don't want her to go to the line at a hunt test and when she's really excited and start barking and yapping and vocalizing at a test. So we're trying hard to squash the excess vocalizing. So she wears a bark collar at certain times of the day just to make sure that we don't let that run away from us. And then, of course, now we are working on formal obedience and getting into force fetch with her. So I'm just going to show you where we are with her on that. You guys know what we do with her, so I'm not going to explain every step. I'm gonna jump right into this and show you where we are. Taz, I know that is going to be the dog who she will work with me for praise a little bit, but what she really wants to work for is the retrieve, which is nice because that will make life easier. We know how we will reward her. One of the things that will be difficult for her, I can tell you right now, her whole life she's going to struggle with steadiness. She's a dog who wants to go, and so it's a good thing she wants to go, but being steady would be very difficult for this dog. We can do it. It's just she's going to have to grow up a little bit. So basic obedience. Come on, heel. Good girl. And what I like about Taz, she focuses on me well. Good girl. We've been working on pay attention to me. Don't pay attention to your surroundings. Here, heel, sit. She sits very nicely. Good girl. Good. Tail's up, tail's wagging. We're in a good mood. She likes even kind of the mundane drills, which is nice. It's a good work ethic, is what we call that. Good girl. Heel. Heel. Good. Taz, here. Heel. Sit. Good dog. So she knows her basic obedience. That's coming along nicely. Now what we're going to do a little bit of holding my hand. All right, so I'm going to go with the hand in the mouth. And she's panting because she's hot. Good. Give. She doesn't give me any resistance anymore on the hand in the mouth. My hand's a little bit dirty. We've been working a fire. So she doesn't give me any resistance on that anymore, which is nice. So then we will, if she will hold, now let's carry it. Heel. Sit. Give. Good girl. So that's all fine and dandy. Let's do the stick. Sit. Good girl. She's not doing, we're just getting started with the stick. So she generally fights this a lot more. Good. Good girl. She's still giving me some resistance on the stick. That's okay. Give! As soon as she, of course, quits fighting there, it comes right out. Good girl. And you can still see the tail wagging. Good. Heel. Sit. Give!